trust and know and have faith in the fact that where you're going is in the right direction. What's up, Aries? I have to give a shout out to two of my subbies, okay? Because you guys were farther down the list, and please forgive me if I butcher your name. Musella Didi and Pat R. They reminded me that it's Aries season, right? They were like, so where all the Aries readings at? And I was like, you know what? I'm slipping, y'all. I apologize for that, Aries. Sagittarius was next, but now you guys are, because you guys should have been first, dagnabbit, regardless of those views. It's your birthday season. Need these readings, dadgummit. So my apologies. And thank you to those two subbies for reminding poor little old Taurus me, you know? My bad. So we're going to see what you guys have going on. I guess, like, I don't know. I'm going to give y'all something extra, you know? If not in this read, the next one. I promise. So, get my little shuffle going. Let me tune in and see what you guys got going on. All right. Hope you guys are doing okay. Y'all better not be mad at me. Let's see what's crack-a-lackin'. I'm trying not to talk too much because y'all know how I get. I hope you can hear me. I have my mic closer. This is my Mercury retrograde haircut. And my hair has static cling, so it's like right now. So yeah. Slowly starting to regret it, man. I lost some length. It's not what's hot in the streets right now. My feelings are a little hurt. You know, any little, little compliment to help your little, superficial friend Taurus, it helps. Welcome to your April general read, by the way. All right, let's see what's going on from my Aries friends. Okay, we're going to do a present situation, a challenge, past influence, outcome, and your crowning and your foundational energy. And in you guys' present energy, you have, temperance, genre, challenged by the Hanged Man. Okay. Past influence. How many major arcana are y'all going to have, Aries? The World. Your outcome energy, the Seven of Cups. What's crowning you is the Five of Swords. And your foundation is the Chariot. Okay. I mean, if you guys were not going through a major spiritual shift, yikes. That's 4 major arcanas. That's crazy. Wow, okay, so presently, you guys are in a place of trying to find, I can't even say trying to find balance, because it's like spirit is all up over y'all stuff. You're fighting in your mind with something clearly, but in your past, a cycle has ended in your life with the World card. So it's a state of completion that you guys are in. So you're more or less like ascending to another level, or shifting into like a brand new cycle. And I said this with I think it was Libra, but pretty much the thing I noticed, like with everybody, like all of the readings I've done, now you guys are included, everyone is going through this major like cycle shift in their life. So it's like this is like a clean slate almost. So presently what you guys are trying to do is to create balance, right, within your life, like inner and outer, whether that's with your money, whether it's within yourself, whether it's in your relationships, like in any facet of your life. You guys are trying to get like an inner state of there's another word I want to say, but it's not coming to me. What is it, princess? What is the word? It's like free flow. Synchronicity? Synchronicity. No, it's not synchronicity. It'll come back to me. Whatever. But you guys are trying to create a state of balance. It is synchronicity. Okay. What you guys are trying to do is more or less your inner state matching your outer state. But I can tell you that if your exterior world is not matching your inner world, then, and who did I say that to? Did I say that to Cancer? I think that was Cancer. So if ever you find yourself in a position to where you are trying to change the exterior circumstances in your life, the thing to do to fix that is not by fixing anything exterior, because the exterior is only a reflection of the interior. You know what I mean? So when you get to that state within, it's going to manifest without. Make sense? How are you going to do that? With your little Hanged Man card, right? This card is like your challenge is to create like a sacred space to surrender. That's why I said flow. Because this is a card of literal absolute surrender, like surrender to the higher will, so to speak, to surrender to the flow of the universe, like pretty much not trying to be in a, and that's what I feel. It's like I feel like a very breezy, flowy, like watery type of thing going on with y'all, which is so ironic with you being fire signs and all, you know. I mean, unless you're like moon or rising is in water, but it's like I sense like a really serene, peaceful, like kind of go with the flow kind of state right now. And that is that's only going to be what's the word I'm looking for, that's only going to be heightened moving forward if you guys are able to kind of, I'm gonna say what it is I'm seeing right now. It's like I'm seeing a boat, right? So it's like this is so funny. It's like a stream, and it's like woods on either side, and it's like, well, at least in Louisiana they're called pirogues, but it's like, I guess you would say like a canoe would be the closest thing to it. But it's like I saw a person like sitting up in this little pirogue, and he's like laying back, like literally like laying down, like taking a rest. And it makes me think of the song by Incubus. This is dope. What is the name of that song? They sung it at the concert with Solange. I'm floating down the river. Transmissions will be sent when I am through. Maybe we will meet again floating down the river. What is the name of that song? Aqueous Transmission. Don't know how to spell that, but it's by Incubus. I believe it's on Morning View, if I'm not mistaken. I love Incubus, by the way. It's like my favorite band. It's my favorite everything. Okay, like, sorry. I'm having a moment. But anyway, yeah, listen to that song. Because literally, like, I'm seeing this and then I start hearing that song and I was like, yeah. So it's, that song is really about exactly what I described. It's releasing control, trusting that spirit is guiding you. And the reason why you're not trying to control anything is because you trust and know and have faith in the fact that where you're going is in the right direction. So thank you. Now it's all coming full circle. Hashtag world card. But anyway, it's all making sense to me now. Where you guys are at, a cycle has ended in your life. You feel that fresh energy, right? Around you. Like you feel like a sense of newness and inspiration, right? But the thing is that a lot of times when cycles end, we aren't aware. Like in a spiritual sense, the energy is there. This is like almost exactly what it is that I said for Cancer. So if you're a Cancer, moon or rising, go check that out. But anyway, but it's like that energy is here, right? But we have to come into alignment with it in order to birth it into this realm. And that's what I'm seeing with you guys' present challenge. I'm going to show you what it looks like together, because that's how they are. So it's like, this is how you are within, like that's how you feel within yourself. But your challenge, right, is for you to get into this hangman energy, which is surrendering to the process. So a lot of times we can end up holding things up. Like spirit could be trying to usher something into our lives. And I'm not even just going to lie to you, especially with this chariot in your foundation. Spirit is trying to usher some newness into your life. Like for real, for real. But it's being held up, right? Because there's a sense of conflict. Well, not a sense of conflict. There's conflict in your mind, period. Because it's like you're thinking about a whole bunch of different variables. You're trying to think of ways on how to get to where it is that you're going, right? Or how to move forward. But the thing that spirit is saying is chill. Stop trying to move. Don't get into this energy and try to rush things forward, because these two little sphinxies, you know, like Cancer, I told them, that's your higher self and your lower self. If they're not in one accord, if you think about that, if you know, or I mean, you don't really have to know anything about horses, but I mean, if you've ever seen like a horse in a carriage, imagine the idea of like two horses going in two different directions. Not going to work out well for the person that's in the little carriage thing. You know what I'm saying? So for you guys, it's really about releasing control and surrendering to this process so that the universe can usher in everything that it is that you're trying to get to, because it's already here. It's just a challenge or a question of, will you allow it to happen? And that's probably one of the biggest keys to life, is when you get to a point of surrender and you allow things to manifest in your life, that's when you're like easily slaying life. Because this mental energy can cause a sense of resistance in our lives. And when we actively try to go after something, we're actually pushing it farther and farther away from us, right? So the thing is that with this temperance, that sensation that you have within that things need to come into alignment and into balance, you just need to allow it to happen, because you're in a fresh energy. And I want to say this to you, which I feel is very imperative. If you need to wake up every morning and say this to yourself as a mantra, keep reminding yourself that today is not the same as yesterday. You are in a completely new energy. It doesn't matter how similar what's happening now looks like what has been. It is not the same. Things are different. Things will be different, right? That's what you guys have to keep in mind. Because, oh my goodness, boo-boo thing. Oh my goodness. For real, for real. Whew, I can't even deal. Going forward, you guys have the 7 of Cups. So here's the thing. Because you have spirit like in front you, behind you, on top of you, on side of you, spirit is just everywhere, all up in your stuff, okay? So whatever it is you guys are waiting for is gonna come. And a whole lot of it is going to come. You have a lot of options and a lot of opportunities. Another reason why you getting into alignment with this temperance energy, why that's so important, is because when you have all of these opportunities, don't allow space for dark distractions to come in, right? I look at this card as the dark distraction card. Clearly here, this is what everybody should be choosing, right? It's the wild unknown thing, like the mystery box that you used to be able to get in cereal boxes back in the day, you know? It's that walking by faith and not by sight type of situation, trusting spirit, like even though I can't see what this is, it's like because what your present challenge is, because you know how to surrender to the process, you know how to trust spirit, and you believe that everything is always working out for your highest good regardless, it should be easy for you to make the right choice. But, you know, life is full of challenges. So with all good things, there comes dark distractions. So just be very cognizant of that. So whatever options that you guys have in the near future that are coming to your life, whether it's several jobs or several hot dudes that want to date you or several hot chicks that want to date you, don't just react. Don't just jump on the first night's thing, because look at home dude. He went for them gems. Hashtag Gemini. Just saying. Might be. He went for them shiny little gems. and didn't even notice this good old serpent that was wrapping around his waist for infinity and beyond. Hashtag Buzz Lightyear. Moving on. Yeah. So just keep that in mind, because I always say that whenever we're ending cycles or we're transferring into like another state of being, higher state of being, another cycle, what have you, the is not is paradigm declares, with our good old universal laws and hermetic principles and whatnot or whatever, that when we're transferring into another form or to another level, what is not must first manifest so that what is can come into that void to fill it. So a new energy has begun for you guys. Presently, I look at you guys as being in this liaison phase, hence all of these major arcanas, right? That's what it's looking like for me, right? So this is where you guys are presently. So all of this like heavy spiritual lesson energy, and this is where you guys are coming from. So it's like, that's the end of this cycle, the completion. Now we're beginning a new one. This being what, you know, these are a lot of the lessons that you're going to be learning in this particular cycle. You know what I'm saying? So now, so that's all spirit energy. The difference presently is this is where your head is, okay? You're in conflict. But going forward, this is like you, because right now you guys are like ascending. So you're heavily in this spiritual vibe. So if you've been feeling kind of funky lately, that's why too. Because of this transition, it's like almost feeling lethargic or fatigued or lost, confused, like very emotional, you know, or maybe a lot of things have ended in your life recently. Like, you know, relationships that were working out just suddenly ended, or friends have just disappeared, what have you. And of course, on top of that is the whole Mercury retrograde stuff. Don't get your hair cut like Princess during Mercury retrograde, just saying anyway. But people who are coming back from the past and now, that's something else you have to be cognizant of, because you really want to be reflecting on that. And I've been telling it to everyone, is like, before this retrograde ends, y'all, this is very difficult for me, because let me tell you what I feel like right now, because I know this is not me. I feel like this, right? And I'm like, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. That is what my mind is like right now. And so, Aries, y'all, I gotta ground myself after this, dude, because I literally, like, and I know y'all sense that I it's almost like I'm like this, because it feels like there's so much stuff inside of me, right? And it's like, I feel like I gotta do this, I gotta say this, I gotta tell him that, I gotta tell him this. That is not my vibe. I be chill. So y'all, come on, help your girl out with all of this. Take a deep breath, okay? Y'all are like, geez, goodness. Anyway, but this is you guys coming down from this very spiritual transformation you guys are going through underneath it all. And this is you like coming back down to earth. So like the first manifestation of what's going on with you guys spiritually is going to be in a very emotionally confused way. So it always gets worse before it gets better. Not saying that it's going to be worse. It's just that if you guys have been feeling kind of funky, it's like up until the 15th, because this reading is from the 1st until the 15th, up until this retrograde ends. After the retrograde is over, you may find yourself in this situation. So it's not a bad omen. It's just saying be aware. Understand who you are, where you've been, the energy that you guys are in. Remembering what I said about what you should tell yourself every morning, that this is not the same, things are different, right? Fresh wind, new energy, you know? Ground yourself. Please ground yourself, because y'all are making me so ungrounded right now. Ground yourself. Sweet mother. Surrender to the process, trust spirit, right? Move when you are quickened within your spirit to do so. And when this opportunity presents itself, if you have all of that in check, you gonna be Gucci, babe. How many minutes are we at? 19? Let's see. I feel like because it's you guys' birthday time, I'm gonna give you some extra stuff. Let me see. What oracle do I want to pull from? Okay. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm old, you guys. I'm old. All right. So, I'm going to do angel answers. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'm going to do 3 of these. I'm going to do 3 angel answer cards, and I'm going to do 3 romance angel cards for you guys. And then I'm going to pull a spiritual guidance card for you guys. Because I didn't put y'all first. But y'all still love me, though. I know. I mean, I hope you do. This is interesting. I feel like I need to go talk to my son now about this. Because my son is an Aries. My daddy is, too. Be like, so, son, do you feel like a cycle just ended in your life? You feel like you're trying to find balance within? Do you feel like you need to surrender to the process? Should we listen to Incubus together? I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the playlist. And I have listened to some more subbies who have androids and whatnot or whatever. And they asked that I do a Spotify list, so I will do the Spotify list, guys. Hopefully I can do that today. And I feel like I need to say Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer. Air signs and water signs. I'm not going to go into detail about what that means, but, you know, just in case you were wondering if this has something to do with you. Journal. All right, I'm going to do 3 cards. So think of a question, any question, that you would like to know the answer to. And I'm picking 3 cards. Pick 1, 2, or 3. You can pause the video if need be. Did I rhyme? I don't know what's going on with this rhyming stuff, y'all. Okay, so I have 3 cards in front of me. 1, 2, or 3. Pick your number. Think of your question, and this card will hopefully be your answer. I feel some type of way about this hair. Whatever. Are you ready? Okay. If you picked card number 1, your answer is, what does that say? Communicate clearly. I don't know what you asked. If you picked card number 2, your answer is, what is that? Listen to your intuition. You heard that? If you pick card number 3, your answer is, no need to worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. So I'm going to pick 3 romance angel cards. I'm like looking at all my decks right now. One day, you know what I'm going to do, y'all? I'm just going to have a whole oracle deck reading. I'm just going to pull buku oracle cards and see what happens. Dagnabbit. All right. So 3 romance angels. Let's see. What are we doing? Are we letting them pick 1, 2, or 3? Or... Okay, you guys are gonna pick 1, 2, or 3, but if you want to take all 3, you can. Y'all, oh my goodness, I love y'all Aries, I really do. Forgive me. All right, 3 romance angel cards for my Aries peoples, ramming things on mountains and whatnot for whatever. I need to go listen to that song by Incubus now. All right. The greatest day of my life will be the day that Brandon Boyd finds my channel on YouTube. I'm just gonna like retire after that and just say I've successfully, you know, succeeded at life. I don't need to do anything else, you know? Just saying. Okay, 3 romance angels. 1, 2, and 3. Are you ready? If you picked card number 1, it says separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. If you pick card number 2, unrequited love. And now I hear Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean, bad religion. Maybe that'll help. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'll add that to the playlist too. And if you pick card number 3, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, that's all I got for you guys. I'm lying. I'm really doing this, y'all. Don't talk about me, no. This is gonna be the last one, I promise. I promise. This is me overcompensating. It's about to be 30 minutes. And look, it's about to be 30 minutes and y'all didn't even get much talking. Y'all whole read has just been read. It's your birthday. You deserve it. Cake, 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 cake. Cake, 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 cake. I just want you to know, I feel like I have to say this, if you pick the separation or the unrequited love card, please, honey, do not let that take the wind out of your sails. Because I feel that right now. Like, somebody was, like, buku amped up, and then they didn't pick one of them cards, and they're like, Don't let that take the wind out of your sails, because, hunty, where you are going, okay? If this situation did not work out, it didn't have jack to do with you, okay? There's not anything that you could have done differently, because I have to stress the fact that spirit is very much involved in everything that's happening in your life right now. So if it didn't work out, it wasn't supposed to, because boo-boo. That's probably why spirit said y'all could take all 3. You know? Because there might be some of that going on afterwards, you know? So don't stress yourself, babe. I always say we want to be perfectly in alignment with ourselves and whole and complete before we allow love into our lives anyway. Can't be with just know anybody. Aries. Y'all are some bad little mofos, you know? I have never met an unattractive Aries woman. You know you cute, girl. I don't want to hear that. Them little hips and stuff, girl. Okay. All right. One guidance card for you guys, and it's Seek. Matches my nails. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. I love your face, Aries. 28 minutes in. We're doing the thug thizzle. Bottom of the deck, a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Oh, I hope that was for someone. All right, my sweet, precious babes. I'm going to stop this reading now. Bottom of the deck, love yourself first. Just saying. I just don't want to let y'all go no how. Bottom of the deck. Recovery. Just, you know. You just getting buku cards. It's your birthday. 3 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. Stop carrying burdens by your goddamn self. Okay, I'm done. I love you, Aries.